Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, South Shore Live, Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, AJ Slick, and Howard the Unknown Drummer, and any guests featured on this vodcast are solely their own, and do not necessarily reflect any official stance or position. We are not responsible for the content of these opinions. Viewer discretion is advised, and you are free to discontinue watching at any time.
Hey South Shore community, join Howard the Unknown Drummer and Captain Teo Leonard for our weekly Tuesday evening fireside chat. Grab a seat by the fire as we feature great local businesses, because we support small businesses. Exciting events and dive into key world issues where your opinion matters most. Want to be a featured guest? Pitch your business or event on the show? Just reach out and connect. The show is proudly produced by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Tune in every Tuesday. We'd love for you to join our fun and connect with us.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
Develop a fund on that one.
Good day. Here we go, man. Welcome everybody. We're here with South Shore Live, and
where are we at here?
Well, we're in like North Ruskin, but we're close to Apollo
South
Beach,
Riverview.
South Gibsonton.
Welcome everybody.
West Riverview, South
Gibson,
Gibson.
the world. That's where we are. One of the most beautiful places in the world, Apollo Beach.
They all like to give me flack because I'm like OG of Apollo Beach, so like stopped at 41 and Miller Mac. But anyway, that's all right. We welcome everybody.
We sure do. Even people from Waimama.
Yep.
And people from Riverview.
I think we should start including Parish and.
You think so? Go for Parish?
Yeah, man.
Palmaghetto.
There's nothing.
Palmaghetto's awesome, man, because you got Detweiler's down there.
Robert's like, what the hell is going on?
That should be the rule. Anything between here and Detweiler.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. That works.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching, let us introduce you
they're the suburbs of Apollo Beach.
True. Yeah. And we also take ownership of Gibsonton too. So with that,
well, this used to be Gibsonton.
True, and thank goodness they dropped. I caught some flack on a post. Okay, let me introduce everybody first. Yeah, really. Even while in temporary jail, I'm like in Facebook. I got like something wrong. I got an ankle bracelet for Facebook right now. If that equates to anything.
Did it feel comfortable putting one back?
So on? Even I apparently offended somebody. I forgot to tell you this 100%. No, I didn't. I offended someone who lives over in Gibson on the when I drive by 41.
I offend everybody.
So hey, I'm Howard the Unknown Drummer, and
you two are why we have a disclaimer. Let's be real.
That is true. I'm here with Captain Teo Leonard.
Good day, everybody.
Resident Apollo Beachian. I'm here with Angie Richardson, and we are here for a South Shore Live, and this is our local business forecast.
And we'll introduce him later, but we go through the basic stuff. But hey, disclaimer, we played the disclaimer, but we just want to say that this is entertainment purposes only.
It sure is.
And don't blame us if you don't agree with us. Just flip the channel. But otherwise,
share it to your friends. Like us on Facebook. Like us on Spotify.
And YouTube, because YouTube is TikTok. Our main. And are we sharing? Oh, yeah, we are. We got notified. TikTok. Yeah, so...
And if you're staying, then be entertained with us.
Absolutely. And enjoy and have fun. So with that, we have put post 9/11 veterans, right? Did I say it correctly?
Right. What do I got myself into tonight?
Oh,
Hi, Robert.
Hey,
This is why we don't give you.
so this is
disclaimer ahead of
Robert,
time.
and he lives in Apollo
Hi,
Beach.
welcome, Robert, to the
Thank you.
menagerie.
Thank
Yep.
you for having me.
And
My pleasure.
your wife, right? I should have asked. I knew that it was Lane. I'm like,
You
oh
don't
wait,
know
we got
now-
it.
You don't know nowadays.
I don't know.
It's my wife, yeah.
Okay, so
And with
I'm
Charlie
pretty sure
too.
the large ring on her finger gave it away. Just saying.
well,
Allegedly, right?
I'm a guy. I that stuff flips over my head.
I'm a girl. It doesn't flip over my head.
Doesn't matter to Charlie.
A girl
though.
that's dating.
Hence no diamonds.
A girl that's dating. So you're like married, not married. Okay.
So we broadcast here out of South Shore, which is outside of Tampa Bay area. We've got the Buccaneers, who look like they're coming on pretty strong. We have the Bolts. That great season, guys. Thank you, guys. They did a great season, and like anything else, their season's done.
They gave it a hell of a try.
They
though.
gave it a hell of a try.
I mean, it was 7 games.
7
I
out.
mean,
Dude,
know?
you
Can't ask
know,
for
you
more
got to
than that.
love the fact that we're in a place that has no snow ever,
Ever.
ice ever, except in our drinks.
no, we had snow when we had ice outside this year for the outside hockey game. Remember?
Well,
At
yeah,
Rangers
but that-
Stadium.
yeah.
Like the only day we get snow is when we build a hockey stadium outside.
it is an oddity that we get any sort of cold down here, and when we do,
We almost never have a week out of
Correct.
the 50s.
Somebody has a connection to Mother Nature, and when that happens,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
But so
Right.
the fact that we have a championship hockey team in a place where we shouldn't even really have hockey is pretty cool in my book. I mean, I
And
just
they're
think
solid
that's cool.
every season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vinnick has done an amazing job.
Yeah.
With the Lightning, and the games are so entertaining and fun. And how do you not love hockey when they're
Exactly.
just a great
And
time?
even when people move here, when they move here, even if they're like another sport or like another team, they usually like the lifestyle of the Lightning fans and the Buccaneer fans. And if they like sports, they're all in too with the local team.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, 2 years later, like, damn, you are a Lightning fan. Yeah, I have been for a while. It's like, yeah, I remember when you just moved here.
Yep.
Well, and you got the plaza outside at the arena there, and I
It's
know the
nice.
other night it was packed with people just for
Inviting.
the watch party.
And you have
And they
you
went
know,
nuts.
and the Lightning has a cigar lounge.
Well, there you go.
They
too.
do.
So when I went to the
Smartest
game,
sports
I
team in Tampa.
was in the cigar lounge. So got
I
to
would
hang.
expect no less.
I know, hanging out with Bobby Newman, it's a blast. So anyway, so Robert,
I missed my invite, but it's cool.
let's jump over and let's hear about your charity and your organization and what you guys do.
Sure. So first of all, thanks for having me, guys. This
Always.
is my first time. I've heard so much about you guys, so it's finally happening. Right?
If you
Right.
don't see him after
Yeah.
our first break,
Right.
ask your questions now. Go
Right.
ahead.
Keep it running.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I represent Post 911 Veterans Organization. It's a local charity here in Tampa Bay that we were in existence probably 11 years now, actually, 2015, actually.
Okay.
So it's a grassroots charity where 100% nobody gets paid. It's 100% volunteer. So all the funds that we have,
You can stay tight to your mic.
Yep.
most of the
Gotta
funds
love
that we
mic.
get actually go towards local charities,
Okay.
local veterans as well. So that's what we're very proud of.
Okay.
And Tampa area has so many veterans that end up retiring here.
Yeah,
know?
especially when you have McDill and so on. The way this organization actually started was there were two friends who lived in Tampa, joined the Marine Corps together, came back from the Afghanistan war, and they needed help to get reacclimated, and they didn't get the help that they needed. Said, you know what, I think we can do better. So that's what they decided to do. Opened it up 2015 and did very well. And then a year afterwards, we won the Vinnick Award and
Yeah.
got a local grant for $50,000 that kicked off.
How many teams,
Boom.
owners, every single home game give away $50,000
Yeah.
to a
Yeah,
local
not-
charity?
That's a lot
many.
of dough.
Like that's
not many.
amazing.
Yep.
You alluded about the Vinnick organization. They do a lot for Tampa Bay, and they love their veterans, and they're really entrenched in the Tampa Bay market. They do very good stuff. So good for
Yep.
them, man.
Cool.
Big fan of them. So
So what type of services do you guys provide?
well, so the way it works is that we've kind of pivoted the last couple of years. What we wanted to do was really focus on veterans, mental health and so on.
Mhm.
But it was really tough to try to get veterans to admit that they have some issues. I mean, I'm a veteran myself. And so it was really tough. So what we decided to do, the board decided to do was that, okay, we're going to collect as much money as we can, and we're going to open up to any veteran organization that fits within our our plan and our mission and so on, and you need $1,000, you need $5,000, give us the pitch and we'll just cut the check. So it made it a lot easier. So we
fast track.
Yeah, so we fast track it.
Nice.
There's no operational decision that we need to do. It's okay, you present to the board, and if it makes sense, and we double check everything to make sure you're legit. And most, again, if it's 100% volunteer, you're almost going to make sure you're going to get money from us, because that's what we like.
And is it only 9/11 veterans, or is it all veterans?
No, we thought about that for a while, whether or not we need to make a change on it, but it's really open to any veterans.
Okay.
Veterans at all.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And I think you hit the nail on the head. People that need mental assistance, they have a hard time admitting it. I mean, I look at it, and we have different people that we know that are going through challenges, and it's like, man, you just wish you could get them into counseling. Whether somebody passed away, whether they had an illness or a challenge in their life, where you look and go, man, they're in such a down position, and they need some help. But trying to get them to go to, just as a friend, to go to counseling and stuff, it's tough. And then you take veterans and you look and go, okay, these dudes were freaking Rambo, I mean, I look at my grandfather in World War II, went in as a private, came out as a colonel because he simply didn't want to die when everybody else kept dying. He kept getting promoted. And he would have he never asked for help at all, ever, and he was traumatized. I remember when I bought my sailboat and he was out in California, and I cooked dinner on the boat, and he would not go on the boat. The being traumatized from D-Day when he landed, and being on the boat with all of that, he would not go on a boat. And as a kid, I wanted to go fishing or water skiing or whatever. He'd sit on the dock and watch us, but he would never step off the dock and get on the boat.
Yeah, he's not
and,
wrong.
and the guy was like, just, my hero and a powerful man, but there was no way he'd ask for help. So this makes total sense to team up with those organizations that have really, there's a handful of organizations that have really mastered the art of finding a way to help veterans and first responders with mental challenges. I look at what some of these people go through, and I'm like, I couldn't go through it.
Well, it's because, the thing is, what they teach you in boot camp, right? Man up, right?
Yeah.
Suck it up. Whatever, and you're just used to just not saying anything. You just deal with it. You power through it, and that's part of the problem, unfortunately.
Yep.
Well, and so it makes you feel not fully a man or a woman.
Correct.
When you're like, I now have problems because of it, right?
Correct.
But I think these organizations bring people together, and it makes people feel more comfortable to go do it in a group setting, or knowing other people like them are doing it, than going at one-off counseling by themselves.
And you hit the nail on the head. They feel less as a man or less of a woman. And that breaks my heart.
I know,
because people that know me, I'm all about helping people, and it breaks my heart when I see people that don't ask for help. There's a difference between begging, etc. But then there's so many legit people that just don't want to ask because they feel like they're putting somebody out, and then it snowballs, right? Daisy chains the bad decisions, right? So now they're going to do this, and then now they're going to lose their house, or they don't have a car. And you look and go, God, man, if you would have just picked up the phone and said, I need a hand.
and so many times they become an introvert in their home, and nobody even realizes what's happening inside their four
You'd
walls.
have no clue.
Yeah, and then by the time you do see them somewhere, they're so far into depression.
They do such a good job at faking it and hiding it. And so I personally, I love organizations like yours that are helping those people.
So you guys have a big event this weekend, right?
We do.
Tell us about the big event.
We do. It's actually local. It's going to be, it's our casino night over at Cigars on the Boulevard, where everybody knows where that is. That's at the end of Apollo Beach Boulevard, right?
Yes.
Sure.
And it's going to be this Saturday.
Been there a few times.
Yeah.
Once or
I've seen you
twice.
there a couple of
Once or
times.
twice this week.
Yeah, I've seen you there a couple of times. So it's going to be this Saturday from 6 to 9 o'clock. And from what I'm hearing, we might have to extend it to 9:30, 10 o'clock.
What?
We got some real gamblers. We have some real gamblers that might not want to leave early. So I think we're going to go ahead and extend it.
Okay.
But
we have to wear white.
you have to wear white. But I tell you what, if you don't and you show up not white, we will take your money.
All right.
This is for a good cause.
Non-judgmental. However,
allegedly.
we
Then
can
I'll-
get you a white sheet. And
I'll
you
bring
can
a
go as
white.
toga.
I'll bring my white lighter.
You know what, Angie? I would never expect that from you, but you are the trooper that will get to any measure to get something done. And wearing a white sheet on a Saturday night going
say
to
I
casino.
was.
No.
I
We were
ordered
called
my
for
outfit.
first for Toga was not involved here.
There's
This might get some
There was a
other
disclaimer, right?
Joanne,
There
run the
was a-
disclaimer again.
there was a
Angie, we're gonna have to HR and I are gonna have to talk with
I
you.
am
Okay?
not wearing a toga. I
No,
was
but
giving
have-
Teo an idea so that he doesn't have
So,
to buy
and hey,
something.
by the way,
Yeah,
in
no
full
matching hoods
disclosure,
are
we don't
available
take
on
take
Amazon.
anything for free. So
Don't send
I'm
us any
buying my
hoods.
ticket right there because it's
Thank you
$50,
very-
right?
Yes, I'll put
So
you
put
on the
my name
list.
on the list.
I already
All right.
bought mine online.
Yes, you did. Thank you for your generosity. Yeah.
Then
so-
there's no fees if it's like through this. So that way, it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, you know,
You're
you and I
right.
were talking before the.
I never
thing is that
cash.
You and I do a lot of, or you used to do a lot of events and so on. It's always we're always last
Right-
minute.
right-
not
right
ready,
here.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
you
here.
guys stay in that mic.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Yes.
So-
People don't realize when you tell them a date that it's this weekend, right? I couldn't even tell you what Saturday is. The 9th, right?
Yeah.
In my head, that seems far away, but reality, it's this Saturday. So, but I did live events for 26 years, and walk up and week of is so important. So, if you don't have anything to do this Saturday night, get your ticket. Don't wait till the last second. He's already lost all of his hair, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
way.
don't make it any worse for him. So, it's going to be a great time. I know that people had asked me, because when you buy your $50 ticket, you get $500 in
You
money
do.
to gamble, but
You
it's
do.
it's Monopoly money. We're playing Monopoly. money.
Absolutely monopoly money. So.
Yeah.
But
So
definitely, but like I said, it's 100% volunteer. Almost all of the money goes towards to local veterans as well. So
you're going to sell out that Teo's coming in a toga.
listen, we will take Teo in a toga.
I hope it's a toga, not a robe.
there you go.
As long as it's white, it doesn't matter. I mean, about the sheep thing and everything.
I didn't
depending
wear
on how
white at
much-
my wedding, but I'm wearing white to this. I wore cream, but I got a white
So
outfit.
no,
I
it's
already
no
ordered it.
judgment zone.
I've
so
got
we're
a
good.
centurion costume. We just went dead on
You
this
can go as a
monitor.
Greek goddess.
Yeah.
That is
testing.
not what I thought.
Monitor just died. That's all right. But
Well,
we're still on.
Are we still going? All
we
right,
got no
good.
signal here.
So
I don't
concerned
know.
When you said you
No,
went down.
we're on over there. It's just our computer.
So
Dog is confused. He's looking at us all like, "What is
So it's-
wrong with you?"
and then what again?
So we got
that's-
Cigars on the Boulevard Casino night. What other type of events do you do? Did I hear something about golf tournament?
Yeah, we actually have our big golf tournament. It's going to be Saturday, November 7th. It's right at, we typically have it during the Veterans Week
Okay.
holiday. And that's going to be up north. It's at Heritage Isles, and we always have a good time. The cool thing about it is that if you're 100% veteran, disabled veteran, you actually get to play for free.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, the reason for that is we got a lot of sponsors that buy a foursome, and then we keep that fourth one open.
Oh, that's
So for-
awesome.
yeah, so if you're 100% volunteer, 100% veteran, disabled veteran, you get to play for free.
That's
No
awesome.
questions asked.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's always a good time. It's always a good time.
So you marry them with other groups,
Correct.
so
yes.
that they're playing with people.
That's correct. Yeah, and we're always looking for sponsorships. So if you want to get in front of a lot of veterans, and we've got a lot of folks who also can connect you with other veterans. If you're a business that want to get in front of veterans as well, this is a tournament that you want to be in as well.
So Saturday night, will there be door prizes and like 50-50 drawing or
Yes.
anything like that?
We're going to have the 50-50 drawing, but what we're going to do is it's going to be a winner take all kind of. Your boss might want to be in that as well.
Oh,
So it's about $5,000 worth of prizes. Okay, well, we'll
Wait,
take the
winner
money as
take
well.
all, like you
Easy.
get all the door prizes and the 50-50 drawing?
Yeah.
how
So
does this work?
what I did was that I collected as
It's like
much,
weird science now.
So I collected as much as possible for it. Like for instance, and I want to do a shout out to all our sponsors.
Sure.
We've got Black Lamb Chef Stable. Now this guy, he is a chef for the Tampa Club, and for those of you who know me, I'm heavily involved with the Tampa Club. So he's going to do a chef stable for 4 as the grand prize.
Ooh.
And then also part of that is I own a pretty nice boat, and we're going to do a sunset cruise and Ace of Spades. Yeah, and
That's
and,
all right.
and an Ace of Spades champagne bottle as well, so it comes with it. And then we've got like I think Paramount Title. I want to shout out to them as well.
Yeah.
They've got a nice
Great girls
Visa.
over there.
The Visa gift card for $250. So we're just throwing everything, and then that's what you win. Now, if we do
Wait,
get
so somebody's going to win everything?
everything, now here's the thing, though. I do have some other sponsors that's going to be donating this and that and so on. What I'm probably going to do is draw out the night. Whoever has the most chips, you win this or whatever. So I haven't figured that out yet because I'm still waiting.
Because I'm pretty good at door prizes usually.
Well, I'm waiting on you.
Right. So I'm strategic of which one I put my tickets in.
Well, that's
So-
different. We do have a silent auction as well that we're going to have.
Okay.
So there's a silent auction. There's also the basket raffle scenario.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't
And-
have a basket raffle.
So-
like you talk about the Chinese raffle, whatever.
Yeah, Chinese auction or yeah.
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 And
So
what games
if you
are-
grab
what
the
games are
book,
gonna
if
be
you
at
ever
casino?
if you need information about raffles, there's a book right there.
The
in
guy you're
front of
sitting
you.
next to is the master of fundraising, by the way. So
Nope.
if you need,
I invented all that
What
technology.
casino
Yeah, he
games
literally-
are going to
let me
be
show you the
are
book.
going to be played there, Robert?
he literally is the master of fundraising, and his
I'm
wrote
gonna have
a
to
book.
get that.
So we'll have to.
So,
Oh, I'll just you
Teo
take it
will
with. I'll bring you
autograph
another
it.
one.
Teo
I
will
can
autograph
expense
that
out.
for you tonight.
Okay. Yeah. So
What
We
what
don't do
game-
things for free around
excuse
here.
me, Angie. What
No, the
games-
book's free.
What games are going to be played there?
yes, we're gonna have obviously the blackjack, the roulette, the craps table, which keep me away from that craps table. Oh,
All
my
right, well,
goodness.
save me a seat at the roulette.
There you go. The roulette, all that. Yep.
Okay.
So all your Vegas style gambling as well. So
If I run out of my $500 that I
you can
get,
buy more.
I can buy more.
Lose
Okay,
as
just
much as you
checking.
can.
All
We
right,
want you to
perfect.
lose.
This is
as
what-
It's like a normal casino. Got
you
it.
can buy up as much as you want.
I just came from Vegas last week, so I'm with you.
Okay, yeah. We'll,
Keep
we will,
drinking
we
wine,
will-
Angie.
we will take your money. That's okay. It goes to a good cause.
Everyone does. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a teenager in college. Everyone does.
Oh goodness, yeah, that's true. So,
Well,
yeah.
that's exciting.
So
I
what
know a
else?
lot of
Do you have
locals
other
are- Oh, there's food trucks
shout outs
too,
you
right?
want to?
Yeah,
do?
we do have a food truck. Who's the food truck that's going to be there? Yes, a veteran-owned business. It's going to be a food truck. It's fabulous food. I've tried it before, so it's wonderful.
The Butterfly Bistro. Is that what I heard?
That's the one.
Love
yeah.
it. Yeah,
And
they
then,
do a great job.
Some other sponsors you wanted to shout out?
Yeah, I do. I want to shout out to, of course, our venue sponsor, Cigars on the Boulevard, with Al and everybody over there. And we've got Greenleaf Cleaning. We're actually going to be giving away a free cleaning of your whole home.
Hmm.
So that's got to be worth something.
Yes, please.
And Splitsville, and who else do we
I'm
have?
in.
We've got Wright's Gourmet and everybody
Okay.
else. So
If
Yeah.
they'd like, a signed poster from training donated by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment.
A signed poster by Train,
The band.
the band. by
He's
Tampa
popping up
Bay
everywhere
Sports.
on freaking
know.
TikTok
Yeah,
and
we'll take-
Instagram.
yeah, we'll take
Wow,
it.
that's
Yeah,
a hell of-
we'll auction that off.
That's a hell of an auction item. Yeah,
That's really nice of
that's
Tampa
a,
Bay
yeah,
Sports.
that's
and
an
Entertainment.
auction
Very
item.
generous-
That's
very
not
generous
yeah.
of you.
That one you want to raffle that. You want to gain some money on that. You'll be very surprised what you pull for that. All right, so that's going home with them, courtesy of the show, South Shore and Tampa
Very
Bay
generous.
Sports
So
and
thank you.
Entertainment Magazine. That's going to be. She's going to bring it up here. We're going to show it, and you can win this Saturday night. And I got to tell you, it's amazing that she's doing that for you guys.
Yeah, no, it really is. That's very generous. And
Right?
yeah, and I if I can just say a little bit more,
Sure.
a little bit more shameless plugs. We actually have a back to school that we do at McDitton's every
Okay.
year. So that's going to be August 31st, and then we've got our tour drive every year as well. That's
Come here, John.
December 12th.
Stay in
Bring
this.
So that's going to be our tour drive in December
Have
12th.
her-
But
Okay.
if
have
you
her
go to our
bring it in.
website, it'll have everything
All
on
right.
there.
We'll do that in just a second. She's gonna.
Oh, that's
Oh,
badass.
oh,
Yeah, no joke.
I don't have any more room.
So we
on
need
my
to take a
wall.
picture of you.
Tampa
with
Bay Sports and
that, and we'll
Entertainment
promote
Magazine
that.
doesn't play around here, boys and girls.
Looking at her coming in hot.
Look at that.
Wow, very generous.
That's awesome.
Signed, ready to be framed.
They will. Yep.
There you go.
Cool.
Authentic AF.
I've never been to a train concert. I
If
heard
you
that's
want-
just fun.
Just, you can leave it. lean it
Alleged-
right against
allegedly?
it. You can lean it right there.
I actually just bought a whole bunch of memorabilia from the Becker Hall, and they were auctioning off
There you go. How great's
Yeah.
that?
5 or 6 posters. And
Oh, so this was hanging in Ruth Eckert Hall.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
was literally in Ruth Eckert Hall. It's also
it's one of a
one
kind.
of a kind poster
It's a one-off.
Because it's designed for Ruth
For
Eckert
that
Hall. and
event.
It's on there. So
Yeah.
for their special members only event.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Wow. We're gonna have to, if you're gonna be there or whatever, we're gonna have to hype that up and everything, courtesy of you guys. And so
Absolutely.
it's a 501c3. You can write that off.
We're good. Oh, I need the logo too.
We're all about tax deductions that are legal.
And again, this is a small
Did
business
we talk
show,
about that last week? Yeah, maybe. Okay. I don't know.
and we're located here in the South Shore Tampa Bay area. And if you want to spotlight your business or your question about the
Organization,
area,
or even something.
or,
If you're just an interesting person, we'd love to
Yeah, like
have
me.
you online. You know.
or Angie
Yeah.
or Robert.
Yep.
So with that, we're going to take a break, and
Check out a couple commercials, and we'll be back in a shake and
a bake.
figure out who the next guest is. Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Tuned in to South Shore Live, produced by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine, featuring Captain Teo Leonard, Howard the Unknown Drummer, Angie Frey Richardson, and Joanne Duran. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests are their own. This video podcast is for information and entertainment purposes only. This show spotlights local businesses, local organizations, and local news from our forever growing South Shore community. And yes, sometimes we get off track. We tell stories old and new, the kind you only hear from people who truly love this place. If you'd like your business or organization to be spotlighted on the show, reach out to our producer, Joanne Duran. She'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching South Shore Live, where community, stories, and good vibes come.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help. Hey, welcome back. And we switched. If you noticed, Howard's hair got a little redder.
And he got very, very Scottish.
Absolutely.
Very Scottish.
So we have Joanne, who is actually, you've been behind the mic a few times now. Normally she's in the booth controlling everything. So we're going to let Howard control it. So if there's a whole bunch of mistakes and noise and glitch, it's we apologize. Yeah, unknown sound engineer.
Yeah.
So Joanne, what do we got going on today?
So I got to tell you, I am with Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine, and there's a lot going on this weekend because it is also Mother's Day. So we have a lot. We have, believe it or not, Country Thunder, Florida is headed to Clearwater this weekend.
Yeah, it moved.
It did. It's going to be in
Because a
Christian
bunch
Park.
of moms want to hit Country Thunder.
For sure they do.
I would go.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm working. I don't mean to be rude.
No, that's okay.
We're all hustlers.
So we got Kane Brown, Shabuzi, Gretchen Wilson.
I love.
Oh,
Kane
man.
Brown.
We got some, and we got some.
I
Gretchen
haven't
Wilson.
seen her in forever.
I know, but she's so good. Who's
I actually helped change a tire on her truck.
That's
This is Saturday?
awesome.
By accident.
It is
I didn't know.
actually
I was driving down the road and there was a gal that was that had a flat, and she was
So-
jacking up her truck and stuff. And so I'm helping her.
And Teo's
and then-
the ultimate gentleman.
Oh, you said a tire, like a tire. I thought you said a tire as in clothes.
No. Oh, a tire on her truck.
Not
And
us.
I had no
Words-
clue.
I guess words matter. Right?
I'm like the worst, right? Like, I ended up hanging out for a day and a half with Jimmy Buffett and didn't know it was Jimmy Buffett. Back in the day before the internet and everything else. And then I ended up
Gretchen Wilson.
and Gretchen
has
Wilson,
a
we
flat.
changed her tire, and then she's like, "Hey, I want to give you," and so she gave me some CDs, and I was like, and I'm like, "Oh wait, that redneck woman lingerie
That's
from
it.
Walmart lady,"
Hell yeah.
But I was like cracking up. What are the odds? Like you're driving on a road and you're helping this gal change her tire, and it happens to be Gretchen Wilson. And I totally laugh about it.
I'll be honest, she's pretty hot.
She's smoking hot. I would have
That was
stopped
here
if
in
it was a
Tampa?
guy. It was on the way to Fort Myers
That's
How
hilarious.
long ago was this?
20 years ago.
Oh, when she was big then.
When
Oh, she was totally big.
Wait. She
When-
wasn't big. She
No.
was popular.
hot.
Popular, and she was smoking hot. She was wearing
Yeah.
Daisy Dukes
Okay.
and little cowboy boot
Well,
shit
no wonder why you
kickers.
pulled over. Oh,
No.
sorry, hot chicken.
Dude,
Daisy Dukes, pulling
it
over.
wasn't even that. It was that we were towing a dock, and I had one of my workers, and we're looking at this gal trying to jack her,
And
get a
you're like,
jack
"Oh,
on the
dude.
side of the road, and I'm like,
She need
oh, we
help."
just got to help.
Right.
You can't leave a damsel in distress.
No,
Okay.
I helped a guy change a tire the other day, so it's like equal opportunity.
You're such a good dude.
So also Randy Hauser and Zach Top, and
Um,
that goes Friday.
Can we
through
find out
Sunday.
when Kane Brown's playing? 'Cause
I
he is-
absolutely can.
He is one of my favorite.
You know what? If you go to Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine, which is tbsportsmag.com,
You're right. I have a
you
computer in my
totally
hand. You are
can find
absolutely
it.
right.
Or you could Google it. Either way.
If you've never seen Kane Brown play live, I've seen him several times. He is
Who is it?
Exactly. Kane Brown. Do you listen to country music? But he's amazing. Kane Brown is
So
so good.
I drive a car from 1980. All my music
He's
is
a
like
modern day country
70s
guy.
to like 82, 83. I mean, occasionally I got some stuff from the mid 80s, but
Okay. So that is Country Thunder. Also, Busch Gardens Food and Wine. They are wrapping that up. They have, believe it or not, the Pop 2000 tour going on, which will feature Chris from NSYNC, O-Town, Ryan Cambra, and LFO. So you've got a little bit of everything. So you got your country, you got your 2000 pop tour. We've got Kid Cudi on Friday, May 8th. Oh, am I too loud? Oh, okay. Sorry, Howard's telling me to get closer. No surprise. Soldier Boy is going to be in St. Pete on Friday, May 8th. And then at the Baycare Sound, you're looking at Gavin Addock and Randy Hauser, who's coming from one place to another. Zach Top and Gretchen Wilson is going to be, their whole thing is going to be at the Baycare Sound.
okay.
And then Kane Brown and Shabuzi is going to be on Sunday.
Shabuzi's got that one that's like
Shabuzi.
on Instagram. That song, it's like
Yeah.
about a bar or something. Instagram,
They do. You're
TikTok,
right.
like every song on the plant, every
know what?
little meme on that has that Shabuzi song.
And then we got the Heroes Off Duty tour at the Capitol Theater, the CAP as we like to call it, on Friday, May 8th at 7:30. Saturday at 8 o'clock, Killer Queen, which is a tribute band to Queen. They're the top tribute
saw
band to
that.
Queen. And I got to tell you, the Capitol Theater only holds about 800 people. And if nobody has the box, ask for the box. Even if you have tickets, say, hey, does anybody have the boxes? There's 6. They're the best. They're like the Muppet Theater box.
Is that
They're
the-
freaking awesome.
Was the Capitol where we saw
Is that-
Jimmy Fallon?
Yes. that's
Yeah,
exactly
what a
it is.
great little venue.
Is that the one on Central Avenue right
It
there? It's
is.
pretty big.
Oh, yeah. And there's a great pizza place across
Right
the
across
street
the
from
street.
it. So you've got downtown pizzas across the street. We always, whenever the owner is amazing. He comes out. He's phenomenal. I love downtown pizza. If we go to, no matter what diet I'm on this week, if we're going to a concert
Yeah.
over at the Cap or the Sound, we immediately go to the downtown pizza, get our food. Freaking awesome. Hang there for a little bit. Yeah, it's just a great thing. Now, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming on Sunday. So if you didn't buy something, you need to do it. You can go to Lovely Flowers and get some flowers. You can go to Find Your Own Passion. And Trish has stuff right in her house. You can get some stuff right in the house to make mom and you happy at the same time. Just saying. Gift certificates.
Danielle for massage.
Danielle
Oh,
for
yeah.
Danielle Nicole for massages.
Mitchell Richardson, are you listening?
Yes,
Mitchell Richardson.
he-
Calling Mitchell Richardson.
He is phenomenal.
Danielle for massages would be a great idea for your mother. She would
So-
really love
So
it.
I'm thinking you get mama massage. You have while the massage is going on,
He
you
is
bring,
taking me to brunch though.
you bring in Daniel, your son, to do
Mitchell.
My apology,
Mitchell, yeah.
Mitchell, because I got Danielle in my head.
Yeah, to clean your
Mitchell,
car.
To clean the car. Why mom is getting the massage? Then you get some extra things from Trish, and get Lovely Flowers in your set.
Do you think
just-
my car detailing son would actually car detail my car
He
for
should.
Mother's Day? Mitchell, are we listening?
Mitchell?
I'm just checking.
Hey Mitchell, just
Mitchell,
saying. I'm going to
anyone
hashtag
calling
you
Mitchell?
in this.
Yeah, you
So-
can get me that information. I get mine done every 2 or 3 months.
Oh,
so, yeah.
he's phenomenal.
He's
He's
great. I mean,
totally
I know him
awesome.
as mom, but he's got great references. But he all through high school, that's how he had a job. Is he
Oh.
mobile car details, And
He's a young entrepreneur. I
Yep.
love that.
Yes, he is.
This is his third business.
And by the way,
actually.
I am
And he is an
100%
entrepreneur.
behind young kids that want to do something. I will hire as much as and you know, there's a lot of great
There's a lot of great businesses out there.
businesses out there. I mean, Cheeto has taken care of me forever.
Cheetah's phenomenal.
Had I not been entrenched with Cheeto earlier, I'd use Mitchell because I'm a firm believer in these kids that want to do something. You know, I had a paper out at 9 and 10 years old, and I am so glad I had that experience. And not enough kids are get up and go these days. You know, I mean, I'm trying to find a kid. I don't want to pay a lawn service to cut the lawn, but if there was a kid that was, you know, junior high or high school that want to cut my lawn, I would pay that any day of the week. And I can't. I have some. I know kids that I'd love that want money, and I'd love to have them come cut the lawn, but I don't.
The thing is, if you can,
I'm not going to chase them.
If you can find if you can find a teenager or preteen, whatever, that is willing to do that kind of hustle, it means they're going to have that kind of hustle forever.
Yeah.
It is a mindset. I own the magazine, but I also coach and teach small businesses. And the biggest thing to understand is the mindset is the way.
Yeah.
If your mind says, I just put up a thing because I was teaching a group of 20 real estate agents today. And the first thing I put up was a little thing on the screen that said, if you don't look for happiness in other people, you will always find yourself alone. But if you look for happiness within yourself, you'll be happy even when you are alone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a huge thing. So if kids can figure out how to figure out what they want to do and what makes them happy while they're making money, they're set for life.
Oh, and I'm loving your training. So one of them is mine, for lack of a better term. She's mine, my Heather, and Heather works for me, and she wants an additional career and to grow it and everything else. And the way, I'm just so loving the get up and go that she's doing with her real estate career. And she is like, just, okay, I'm going after this. And she's got her goals. And I'm so proud because, like, I look back to when she first applied, and they were renting, and it was, and all the normal stuff, right? You got credit card debt and car payments and all that kind of stuff. And now, and I'm a firm believer. So I push my employees, to buy a house. Stop. If you go to Starbucks, you're going to get yelled at me. I'm going to yell at you.
Absolutely.
If you show up to work with a freaking $12 coffee, you're going to get lit up. And because there's a point where if you have enough money, fine, do that stuff, right? I mean, I'm blessed. I can do whatever I want. But or
a $70,000 car.
If you're going to have $1,000 car payment or whatever, and do this stuff, and then have a job, and you're renting a house, and you're looking at no way to get out of renting and being able to buy, it's simple to make a couple easy.
It's a lifestyle change.
They are easy lifestyle changes. They're difficult.
Cook your own dinner.
But exactly, you go through that. You go through that process, and so it's really awesome to look. And she's now passed her real estate exam. She owns a house. She's got a car without a car payment, and I'm just like, I'm so proud. And I don't. I feel bad because I don't want to say it because I don't want to, like, I'm taking credit because I don't want to take any credit. All I want to do is just be glad that pushing and kicking a little bit here and there to look at how somebody has grown over a 10-year period of time is freaking awesome. Wow.
It's funny because our discussion today, we're doing, I did a contract class for real estate agents today. So I literally was teaching the actual physical contract and what's important in a contract. But we also went beyond that. And what I mentioned to them, and I'm going to say, what I always say to my mortgage lenders is earmuffs. I tell them $100 to principal a month will drop 7 years off of your mortgage. $200, skip the Starbucks, $200 brings you down to almost half of your mortgage. It's 21 years from a 30-year mortgage. It can be, or 17 years from a 30-year mortgage. Stop buying no offense to Starbucks. I'm sorry. I love my coffee. Don't get me wrong, but I now make it at home.
I've always made it home. The only time I've ever bought it out is if I'm traveling on the road.
Well, as a mortgage lender, you did, since you opened up that door.
And you are a mortage lender.
So
you can go ahead.
Are you biting your tongue over here?
So Robert, you can go ahead and tell us about that business.
Well, you know, I
your
want to
background.
piggyback a little bit on what she said was that, you know, I work with a lot of first time home buyers or want to be first time home buyers. And it's a Starbucks discussion and say, look,
It is
$5, stop doing it, and you have your down payment.
$5, $25 a week.
That adds up.
$100 a month. That $100 a month is, and I will say this, and I say this in every class that I teach, a 30-year-old that owns a house has a typical net worth of $250,000.
Yeah.
A 30-year-old who rents and does not own a house has a net worth of $30,000. Which 30-year-old do you want to be? Our son will actually have close to a $300,000 net worth by the time he turns 30.
Well, I will tell you this is that, and I want to piggyback a little bit on what you said about the lawn service.
Sure.
Because when I immigrated from the Philippines, God, when I was 10 years old, 53 years ago, you know,
Hey, don't
it
feel
really-
bad. I was sailing around the Philippines about the time you left.
Oh yeah, well you can't tell me all that says because you're gonna have to kill me. But you could remember anyway. But you know, it was instilled with us, and I think it's a generational thing to where, you know, if you work hard enough or whatever, and you're kind,
Exactly.
you don't even have to be that smart like myself. You can, with a little bit of luck, you can be whoever you want to be, right?
Honestly,
so-
I don't think it's luck. I think it's hard work. It has
Yeah,
it's
well, it's
nothing to
all
do with
hard
any
work.
of that. It's
Well, it's
all
all-
hard work. You don't
well, it's
have to
all
be
hard-
smart.
Well, what happened was
You just
that
have to work.
when we lived on base, there was 500 homes, and so my brother would carry the gas tank, and I would push the lawnmower, and we'd go house to house, and for
Exactly.
$2 they would do it.
Yep.
I know they didn't need to do it, but they did it on what
Right.
you could do as well, and it instilled
It's hard work.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's hard work, and Howard said it from over on the back side of the machine. You guys can't hear him. It's also sacrifice. When Howard and I bought our first home, I'm gonna just put it out there. I was a single mom when I met him. He was helping his mom out because she couldn't afford to live where she was.
Yeah.
So he brought his mom to the table, 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I brought a kid and debt because
That sounds
one-
like
you know, as a
the
single
American
mom,
dream right there.
you know, and literally people said to me, you're going to have to be happy renting for the rest of your life. And now I live in a house that's worth at least $700,000. We have a ton of money going on in the bank because we were smart. We weren't dumb. We sacrificed. We said, you know what? Our kids are little. No, we're not going out every weekend. No, we're not going to go to the bar. We're not going to pay for a babysitter. We sacrificed. We paid off our mortgage. We're not buying. We didn't buy every little thing. We went on vacation once a year because that's all we really could budgetly afford. We could afford to go 2 or 3 times, but the budget didn't say that.
Right.
We did a budget. We said, this is what we're going to stick to. Every Wednesday, we made a point of sitting down and doing the bills together, which kept your marriage together. Let me tell you, all you
True.
newlyweds out there, Wednesday, do the bills that you're putting out on Friday. If you sit down and do those bills together, there's nothing to fight about because you just did it.
Yep.
Put the things in the mail on front. Well, it used to be in the mail, but now we can.
I was like, now it's instant.
Now we pay online. But at the end of the day, if you sit down together on Wednesday of what you're going to pay on Friday, there's no arguing. The money's over
Right.
there. The money's what it is. Yeah, we did step up in houses, but we also we paid, and Howard's trying to tell everybody that we paid extra on the house all the time. Why? Because when we did, it gave us a lot of equity over time. Our first house, we actually literally only owned for 4 years. And then we bought what we called the big house. Now it's like not the big house. But, you know, at that time, that's what was the big house. Then when the kids left, we kind of went down to this house. Most people don't think 3,000 feet is moving, 3,000 square feet is moving down, but that is for us because we have this big room here to do our podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to look different. The point is, it looks different for everybody. But if you don't go out every weekend when you're young, now it doesn't matter if we go out every weekend.
well, you know,
But when you're young and trying to pay for things, don't go every weekend. Go once a weekend.
here's the thing,
2
though.
weekends.
here's the thing. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No.
No.
It's the during the week.
yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
for us, it was
Say brown bag your lunch.
brown. Yeah. No. Hey, guess what? Buy $100 friggin' coffee machine and don't spend $100 a week on coffee.
So I do have a question though, because Elena and I don't have any kids, but I used to be a banker at Fifth Third. I used to run the Fifth Third
Okay.
mortgage a long time ago. But do high schoolers actually get any kind of financial
No.
literacy class or not? That should be required.
So
I have
so
been
so I'm
saying
a, so
that.
so back when I had my building, my office building, I offered multiple times to do a for high school kids or college kids, a job application interview class, right?
Mhm.
How to apply for a job, how to build, how to fill out your application, how to work on a resume, stuff like that. How to set expectations for if you get a job, what you should
How
be
to
doing,
interview.
how to interview, and how to work basically. You show up on time, put your phone away, all these types of things. All the parents are like, "Oh, it's a great idea. That's a great idea." And no, the number of people I've had whose moms wanted to interview for the kid is staggering. I would say
I had that.
70%,
Really?
70% under 25. But
We
no
used
no
to
one
have a
showed up.
business class when
But
was
I
in high
wanted
school.
to, so I didn't, but my father did. Like when I had my newspaper, my
Am I
father.
older than you?
No,
No,
Just
not
checking.
at all.
no.
I'm like, I just
I'm-
made myself feel old because we
I'm-
had it in my school. In high school, we did have a business class, and they
So
taught us
I-
some of those
so-
things,
so,
but they don't do it anymore.
Like I wanted to take like small engine repair and shop, and they're like, "Dude, you're too smart. You don't want that." And I'm like, I want to learn those skills.
Right.
But they wouldn't let me take the class because I was advanced math and all the other stuff. But
That's very true.
but my father was an absolute asshole when I was a kid.
That be the disclaimer.
When I would go cut lawns, he would take 25 or 30%
Why?
and put in the job under rent. Hold on. Because I'm renting his mower, I'm using his gas. At the end, when I went off to college, he gave me all that money back, and he had everything down to the nickel. He had a spread, a journal with all that, of all that money that he took from me. But I learned it, and now at 60 plus years old, I'm like, that was the best thing in the world that ever happened.
Yep.
Was forcing me to do that and learn those skills. And
I will tell you this: Keller Williams actually has a program specifically for teenage through college era
Awesome.
kids, and it is specifically to teach them how to be an entrepreneur, how to know how to do a lot of those things that it takes, and it's free to the kids. It's 100% free to the kids because real estate agents actually that are within Keller Williams actually put up the money for their books and stuff.
I do want to add this if you don't mind. It's because I see, I don't know, 30, 40 credit reports every day and applications and so on. And you've got, a ton, I know.
Crushing
And you
the
got
business.
these folks who went to college and everything, and they're $150,000 in debt on college and making $50,000 a year. And they got sold on, you have to go to college. Now I get it. The statistics show that you're supposed to make more money, but there's no shame in being, an auto repair.
They make more money than college
Hey,
kids.
Yes,
They have
well,
less
see, here's what
debts.
happens. They come out with no debt, and I don't know about you guys, but on August day, Sunday afternoon, if my AC goes, I will pay anything for you to
Exactly.
come out, right? And
That's-
I think there's a
I
way
tell
back.
people,
So
my
it's a
advice
huge
is to
push.
most of these kids, because I get it all the time because I'm an entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses. And so a lot of people will go, "Hey, will you talk to so-and-so or whatever?" And it's really frustrating. There's two aspects of it. One is I tell most kids, if I had it to do over again, I would look seriously at the military. I was $56 away from going into the military, by the way. I had X amount of dollars saved up, and I had a line. And if I could save above that line, I was not going in the military. If not, I was going in the military, and I was $56 over the line. So otherwise, I would have been in the Navy. The second aspect of it is, these kids need to learn. Entrepreneurship is pay your employees first,
Absolutely.
your bills second, savings third, and then you pay yourself. And these people who run these businesses today, and I would say it's over 50% that I look at. They get a check, they immediately go buy whatever they want. They go on a cruise, they do a vacation, they go out and party and everything else. And I'm like, dude, you got to pay yourself last. And if you do that, you're in, same thing, cars, etc. And I get a lot of flack because I have cars, right? But
Yeah,
my
but-
cars, here's my
Your
cars.
are not flashy.
My cars are classics, and they are.
And how many hours did? Hold
There's
on.
sweat
how
equity-
many hours did you work on your car today?
Oh, 3.5.
So you worked on your car for 3.5 hours. You didn't pay somebody else. to
It
work
would have
on
been
your car.
$1,000 today for the work we
And
did on the
that's
truck.
difference.
I will say this though. I
But-
think that coming out of COVID, some of these kids, because I have a 19-year-old, and they were all, him and his buddies and friends, girls too, were coming through high school post COVID and determining what they're going to do in college and that. And there are several that said, I'm not going. I just don't think it's worth it anymore. And with AI starting to come, and my son's going for finance. Now, luckily, he did 2 years in high school and got his AA done for free.
Smart.
Right.
So he's
Smart.
got 2 years to go. And I said, at this point, you might as well go and finish it out.
And Florida has
And-
great plans.
And we do. And, we are blessed to have a state
Yeah.
too, that if your child can get a certain SAT score, they get free tuition by the Florida State Lottery. So we have some amazing programs down here, and our state schools are much cheaper than a lot of other states. But
Oh yes, they are.
But his point is he said, Mom, I don't really know what I want to do, because he knows he wants to be an entrepreneur. When he watched his father and I both lose our jobs in COVID,
Wow.
and
yeah.
said, I will never put my eggs in somebody else's basket.
Yeah.
And that was really the one thing that he took away from that. And he sees a lot of tech people, air conditioners that AC people that I've spent
Oh,
tons of money
let
on,
me
tell
and
you,
in
My
August, and
advice.
you're like, whatever it takes, get here.
Yeah.
And
Military
I would
and
pay
tech, man.
extra.
Yeah.
Plumbing,
And-
AC,
And I think
electrical.
because we have McDill, you do, and so many people do retire military here. Like these kids, at least here, because I didn't feel that way in Illinois when I lived there. I've been
I
here
didn't feel that
14
way in
years.
Pennsylvania
But
either.
kids here do see the benefit of military so much, because there's so many people retired by the time they're 50.
Yep. And then you can double
they're
dip.
right. And then they're working another job. But the one thing he said to me going into college, I said, well, if you don't know what you want to do, what do you want to learn? And he said, honestly, Mom, the only thing I really need to know is how money makes money. And I need to understand
Finance.
taxes. And
He's finance.
right. And I said,
Finance.
sounds to me like you're going for finance.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I don't need marketing because I got you as a mom. So
That's
um,
not wrong.
right. Because you can go for an entrepreneurship
Well, and the funny
degree
thing
now.
is,
You can
oh,
actually get an entrepreneurship degree.
the funny thing is, when it comes to marketing and stuff, a lot of times all the stuff they teach you in school has nothing to do with it. I wrote a
No.
book 17 years ago. That book people are still calling me about. Why? Because Feet to Fire, I had to learn marketing because marketing wasn't a thing back then.
Right.
Heck, Google was barely a thing back then. I had to learn it foot to fire. And when I did,
Neither was a cell phone.
there was a cell phone. We had one, but
50
it was
plus group here.
Is that
you
the
know,
flip phone?
it was no, it wasn't
Yeah,
even
we didn't even
flip
have
Not
a flip
even.
phone. We didn't.
It was
we had
literally
pagers.
just a cell phone. It was just above pagers.
Hey, my
And-
first phone was in a backpack.
Yeah,
So-
mine too.
but
Mine
the thing
too. Mine
was-
About
was
the
in
size of
backpack.
that laptop over there.
Am-
Yeah.
You had the brick.
Yeah, I had a brick
I
Amazon
did.
literally
I had one.
with a coax
with-
cable in the
I'm
car.
telling you, it's back when Amazon only sold books.
Yeah.
Because they picked 10 people a year that they would publish their book. And my agent pitched me into them and they said yes. I was one of 10. And I did sell all over the country, or all over the world. It's in 17 languages. But at the end of the day, even them, you had to do your own marketing. I went from nobody on Google because I didn't want anyone to find me, because I thought, oh my God, people can find me. It was early in the internet, to I was the first 21 pages in Google. I learned it foot to fire. So if you can do things foot to fire like that, you can sell yourself anywhere.
Well, and I think these kids have really understood how fast AI has changed our world,
Yeah.
right? And
oh yeah,
and I actually love. Luckily, I have the Hangout house for my son and his friends, and so
You're
I
the
get
one
to.
that everybody feeds. You feed all
Yeah,
the
I
kids.
feed them all, and my house is set up that there's they have a loft
fun
and,
times.
and the bedroom's upstairs, and my bedroom's downstairs, so it's literally split in half. And so they always had their own hangout area upstairs, but it's open, so I get to hear them. But the really great conversations that I heard as they were all in junior and senior years and going on to figure out what they were going to do. And I think the cool thing that I kept hearing them say is they're like, well, what's AI going to do? What's it going to change? What's it going to take
Right.
over? And it started changing some of what their decisions were.
Yeah.
And even my son has said to me, he's like, Mom, let's be real. AI is going to take over a lot of personal finance, because people can put in, hey, Chat GPT, what should I do with 10 grand? And it's going to tell you, right?
But it only works if you know exactly what to tell ChatGPT.
Well, and,
Right.
and,
Well,
and,
but-
and there- there's
I'm
that's a
outside.
whole nother. We
But
should
it's-
do a discussion on AI,
because
but
I'm actually taking the classes that tell you what to say to get the results you're actually looking for.
Right. But
Yeah.
the point is like they all started
They
saying,
noticed it.
what is going to go away? I don't want to spend 4 years going to
Well,
school.
I got to tell you,
and
I
it's not gonna
mean,
be there.
you
So
know,
the-
where it
the
was 6
trades-
months ago and where it is today
it's
is
totally different.
And
it
by
has
the time they come
eliminated
out and-
thousands and thousands
Well,
and
here's the
thousands of
thing.
jobs and more, and it's just getting
But
worse.
it's not going to take away trades.
So,
Right.
You know, which is why a lot of them have said, you know what, I need to go in the trade business. But
right.
I think the other really cool thing, watching him have a car detailing business and some of his other friends, one of them works for Mirabay as a facilities guy now. And a lot of them are starting to realize the amount of money you save by being able to work with your hands and doing things yourself. Just like you said, you wanted shop class because you wanted to learn that so that you could do it yourself and not spend the
Everyone-
I would
$1,000.
kill to be able to learn how to know how to take apart the lawnmower and put it back, not pay that guy $200 for a $400 lawnmower.
But I
what
just think it's cool. These kids are
But
starting
I don't know how to do
realize-
that. But I can
But
rip
what
my
I-
motor
Back to that.
apart,
But
and
what I
you know,
can tell you is I can bleed your brakes, take your brakes apart, and I can put them back together again.
I can do all that.
I think we're
But
moving
yeah, the
back
small
to
engine.
what do you do yourself because AI is going to take over some things.
Yeah.
But let's take a break.
Yep. Let's go to
Coming
break.
up, and we
We're
will
going to
be
go
back.
into Mother's Day information because I got a lot of Mother's Day stuff.
All right.
And
cool.
we have a big grand opening happening. So
Oh,
stick with
yes.
us and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
tell you about it.
So
You're tuned in to South Shore Live, produced by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine, featuring Captain Theo Leonard, Howard the Unknown Drummer, Angie Frey Richardson, and Joanne Duran. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests are their own. This video podcast is for information and entertainment purposes only. This show spotlights local businesses, local organizations, and local news from our forever growing South Shore community. And yes, sometimes we get off track. We tell stories old and new, the kind you only hear from people who truly love this place. If you'd like your business or organization to be spotlighted on the show, reach out to our producer, Joanne Duran. She'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching South Shore Live, where community, stories, and good vibes come together.
Hey, Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's no joke here today. And I'm not Nipsey Russell, but I'm rhyming away. So, take the plunge. Check out the new magazine for February's edition. We got our own polar plunge here. It's easy to do when it's 80 degrees, but not when it's 35. Go Bucks!
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
well, welcome back.
Absolutely.
Do not forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are South Shore YouTube at South Shore Live at South Shore Live. TikTok, we are on TikTok. We're on Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. We're there. We're everywhere.
Yep.
And if you'd like to be part of the show, you just give me a call, give me a holler, Joanne Duran, or you can go to South Shore Live, or you can get Teo or Angie, any of us. Just holler and let us know.
So
And-
if you have an event or a small business in the area, that's what we're looking to do. So if even the stuff coming in
Absolutely.
the fall time when school comes back and all of that, get a hold of us now so we can get you on the calendar because we're booked out for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
definitely
about a month
we don't
plus.
have anything till June, so you got to give us a holler.
What'd you say?
Yeah, well, we
Yeah,
we're
casino
going to
night
that.
this
We're gonna-
weekend.
we're gonna
Yep.
do that at the casino. We still have Mother's Day, dude. You're totally Howard's back behind the board trying.
It's
to
like
make
squirrel.
Howard, stop. So I want to go real quick over Mother's Day because there's a lot going on because this Sunday is Mother's Day. So please, if you have not gotten your mother a gift, your wife, your whoever, I don't care. If all you have are dogs and
Call
cats,
Lovely Flowers and get
call
them ordered.
Lovely Flowers, get them ordered. Go with Trish with find your own passion. I'm gonna say romance. Get your house clean with the boys from South Shore Cleaning and Supply up there. get your car cleaned, get
your pool up to speed with Pool Works there. And,
Pool Works.
Just bring mom coffee in bed, for goodness sakes.
Definitely. Or here you can take
And
her
give
out.
her a hug and tell her you love her. That's what.
So who has the unlimited
what
brunch?
matters.
Because some people, we need serious
So,
alcohol if we're going to hang with
We
mom.
have Mother's Day.
Attitudes.
So Mother's Day brunch at the Rusty Pelican in Tampa is from 10 to 4.
Dude, that place is
They
kill.
have
I
a
haven't been there in
huge
like
upscale
15 years, but talk about the brunch. That is like
Their
the way
brunch-
brunch should be.
So it's tons of booze and food and
Bloody Marys, mimosas.
waterfront views in Old Tampa Bay, and it is the annual very upscale brunch from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Do we know how much it is now?
I do not. I did
Regular
not.
brunch was like $35 and
Hey,
it was worth
babe.
every penny, but it's probably like
Howard,
$1 and a
Take a
quarter.
look.
It's
Howard,
probably like $1 and a quarter, and
I
it's
think
worth
Sunset
every penny.
Grill
It
also
is-
does a big brunch too, and has
so
Well, and there's a
I do
boat
think
right in the
so.
middle. Oh wait, no, that was a while ago that the
Yeah.
boat like
Howard,
showed
check
up
out the
that
Rusty
day.
Pelican. Symphony by the Sea in Clearwater. They have a lot of stuff going on. And also we have the locals of Water Street, Tampa Market. Oh, Howard's got his hands up. Beep, 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 beep.
breaking news.
So how much is it, babe?
Adults,
Adult,
$105.
$105. Taylor
Taylor
wasn't
Taylor
wrong.
was spot on.
Children,
$35 for kids.
Dude,
'cause
that's a
there's no
screaming
alcohol.
deal. If you haven't been, it's a scream. It's worth every penny.
Wait.
Okay.
An additional $30 for bottomless mimosas.
Well, but
Worth
that's
it.
pretty typical.
Yeah.
Bottomless mimosas.
Put it out there.
Dude, I'll be honest.
A good.
They're losing money if I'm there for bottomless mimosas.
I was like, do
Why?
I need to eat? Because $30 for bottomless mimosas. I'm
Here
out.
she
That's-
comes.
Hey, it's
Close
got
the
to be better
doors.
than my
Because-
$300 bloody. It's a better deal than my $300
Because
Bloody
honestly-
Mary at the Virgin Cruise.
So I gotta tell you, bottomless mimosas for $30 when you have a husband who does not drink and is your designated driver means
Oh,
you
hello.
don't even worry about that shit.
Winning.
That is winning. Water Street, Tampa Market has stuff going on Sunday morning with local vendors, produce, and fresh coffee. Ybor City has a Saturday market this year featuring local art, cigars, and food from 9 to 3. Now, in the sports venue, you've got the Rays versus the Jays. So the Blue Jays are coming to Trop Field. So you can go there if you're really into sports like myself, although not a Rays game, but I mean, because my kids are making me mimosas. Beach Escape, you can go to Pasadena Grill in Fort DeSoto if you're looking for a typical beach day. So there's so much going on. And if you need to look, guess what? Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment Magazine has a 2-page section with no pictures because there wasn't room of things to do on Mother's Day in the area, whether it's South Shore, Tampa, Clearwater, or St. Pete. So you can go to tbsportsmag.com and check it out.
And Saturday, is it? We got Waterset Cars and Coffee on Saturday.
Yeah, it is the second Saturday, so we will have cars and copy.
Yeah.
We can run
Yeah.
Auto's commercial for that. But
Yeah.
make sure you put a background behind it because it's a skinny commercial.
Yep.
Otherwise, you have to see us on the
South
end.
Shore area over here, though, we have some great places. With,
Yeah. So we have a brand new joint that's opening up.
We
Yes,
do,
we
but
do.
remember, our little South Shore area here has more waterfront restaurants than Tampa.
Yeah.
So I love, but yeah, we got
Yeah,
we
because-
have Circles, Fins, and Sunset Grill.
You hear about that Fins with that BTS thing going on?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know who the singers were. I was like, the what?
That is
I knew
that is
them.
the reason why music is horrible nowadays.
Well, they sell some tickets and make some money, so they're
Here's-
promoting.
Dude, $800
a
a ticket, man. They're doing something right.
Oh,
I'd never heard of them.
They brought
BTS.
Tampa Bay between $800 million and $900 million in
Really?
revenue. So we'll take them all day
And we'll
long.
take
twice
Teo, we're
on
not
Tuesday.
going down this path.
Yeah, I know.
mind.
We're skipping it.
never
This was
mind.
last week's commercial. But honestly, at the end of the day, they brought our city so much money. It's okay.
They're saying
But-
that they're
And
actually
look,
going
they
to.
they brought themselves down here to Apollo
because
Beach.
they wanted to get out of Tampa. Everybody's looking for them in Tampa.
Yes, and this was great news
You know-
because they now brought their money and everybody else to Tampa.
So there's a saying that they're actually going to auction off that table. Is
Oh,
that
Lord.
right?
Yes, I did hear that they're
Yeah.
actually going to auction off
Like
the
my
table.
They should just have a
I love
muralist
this
come in
country.
and put
But
their
I
names.
honestly,
paint
I
them on
think
there and people
I
go take
honestly
photos.
think that there is a charity involved in that. I'm not.
Yeah,
sure
There is.
100%. It's
Yeah,
not-
Mike is a
They're not
stand-up
making
guy.
the money.
It's like
It's
Vic
for
at
a
Circles
charity.
and Mike at Fence. They do so much for different charities and stuff like that, and the community and stuff like that. It's all there. But I know they had a placard up so you could go and take your picture at the table
Right.
and all
Pretty
that kind
cool.
of
Just
stuff.
mural up the table with them on it, and they'll just keep
Yeah.
bringing people to come take photos.
But the thing is,
They'll
at
be
the
like
end of
the hit thing for people when they're tourists.
at the end of the day, if they're going to do it and bring it in for for charity.
It is for charity.
Let's auction all that off. Let's get that going.
Yeah.
And we also have the charity book right there.
We do. We have the charity
My
raffle book
raffle,
right
yep.
there. So
But-
if you want to know about raffles and stuff,
But legitimately, for Mother's Day, if you're going to stay local and support local, we
Yeah.
have some great locally owned
Yeah.
restaurants.
They-
Absolutely. So
So-
Latitudes is going to have their
Latitudes.
stuff.
They
Shamrock has got their
Shamrock-
stuff. Circles and
Shamrock's
Fins
got a
have all
big
kinds
thing
of
going.
stuff going on.
yeah, Shamrock's got
I'm
a big
sure
thing going
Vineyards
on.
probably does. Apollo Bistro.
Yep.
Sunset
You
Grill.
know, yeah, Bistro. I tell
Little
you, man,
Caesars might
forget
even
about
have pizzas.
Bistro. You know, I want to give a shout out to Logan and the peeps at the Bistro because that place is absolutely phenomenal, and I feel miserable that I forget about it.
I do too.
It you know,
very
since
tasty.
Every
it,
time I go, I'm
the
like,
It's
condos got built up there, and you're it's a hidden gem, and the food's excellent, the service is excellent, the atmosphere is great. And you know, if you haven't been to the Bistro, go to the Bistro and check it out. It's small, it's intimate, it's a great time to you know, for my wife and I to go out. It's difficult with health issues, so the Bistro is a great place because we can
Right.
go where we don't. It's not as bad as it used to be. I in a way, I miss the days of going to a restaurant and I knew everybody in the restaurant. Now I go to the restaurant and I get depressed if I don't know somebody there. Because I'm so, you know, our town has gone from 1,100 homes to, you know, 40,000,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's different. But the Bistro's that place that you can go to, and it's a small set of tables. You can have a great conversation, and kind of just check out without all the hype, and it's a great place. So if you haven't been to the Bistro, you should go check out the Bistro.
And if mom's not a drinker for mimosas,
Oh, yeah.
not all moms are. Apollo Beach Diner, gem of Apollo Beach.
oh,
Go
best
have
breakfast around.
Yeah, go have breakfast.
I just got hungry.
Right?
Oh,
That place. I love that place.
That's for Robert.
So
oh, there you go.
this is for Robert. It says Apollo Beach is my happy place, but in true fashion,
Good morning. Don't be a
good
shitty
morning,
person.
Don't be a shitty person.
I love it.
And with
I
that,
love
we're
it.
gonna finish the show out, guys.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
wrap
So
it up.
then we also
have
tomorrow,
Grayson.
Very generous.
Grayson is opening
Yep.
in the landing here in Waterset. So that's a big
By the way, the landing, because nobody knows what that is. It's right at Apollo
Paseo
Beach
del
Boulevard.
Mar?
Well, Paseo El Mar, but Apollo Beach Boulevard and a block in at between Milestone
right
and
behind
Waterset.
the
behind,
pseudo car junkyard you were gonna do.
yeah, right behind my junkyard
um,
and
it's
over by
where the-
Crunch
The-
and
the
Rock and Roll
apartments are.
Sushi
It's
and all that.
Milestone and Paseo del Mar.
Yeah.
So it's Milestone and Paseo del Mar, and they are opening up. They had a soft opening today, which went really well from what I understand.
Oh, good.
And tomorrow is their actually hard opening. Right. It's a sit down restaurant. It's supposed to be amazing. You might have a live come from here tomorrow. I'm heading out. I've got some extra time. I'm gonna do it. So
Yeah. Hey, by the way, man, for those people that like to go to the restaurant like the day they're opening or the week they're opening, and then the dishonest food guy, and be a dickhead. Just don't. Right. I mean, let these people learn how
take 'em
to
time.
run the business.
It's
Okay.
one thing for you to try to do a soft opening and have a few people there. It's another thing when all of Waterset all of a sudden just and
dude,
and
and they're
of
all going to
Apollo
show
Beach
up. I mean,
crush
it was like when Michael opened up the milkshake factory. It was a 3-hour wait.
Yes, it
What
should
do you
be.
expect? It should be, man. They're making that stuff from scratch, and homemade ice cream.
Do
And,
you
and
want
they're
real highly made,
or do
good
you want
things,
plastic
or do you
from
want shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
and so that too, we have some great ice cream places in town, right? So
Absolutely.
Kimmy's is great.
Personally, I'm a huge Kimmy's fan. I've
Yep.
always loved it. They have great
Love it.
And I'm a
Amer-
milkshake factory girl. Howard and I go
And I
there
got to tell
every
you that.
often.
So I
milkshake factories.
years
amazing.
ago we went to
American
Cold Stone when
Honey.
it first came open,
Right.
and it's a franchise, but it's up there behind like Longhorn and
Oh, yeah.
Texas
Right,
Roadhouse
right,
stuff
Up by
like that.
Sprouts,
And that's cool. I like how they blend that ice cream in.
hibachi ice cream.
And yep, and then and don't forget Tampa Bay Bakery. Okay, go see Emily and
Actually, I'm
and
gonna have
and
Emily.
some cupcakes and all that stuff. And I'm going to tell you, Emily is I absolutely love Emily and the gals there. It was funny because I was in Paris this summer, and they were doing, and some people were bashing about the cost of the macaroons. And
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, you guys don't understand the time it takes to make that. You know, I mean, it's an egg white, and to make those. And so I grabbed some from a patisserie at in Paris, and not far from the Arc de Triomphe. And it was funny because it was $29 for a box of 6.
Yes.
And I did a review live, just because, and I'm like, okay, $29 for 6, and I think Emily's are like 18 for 6 or something. And so it was more in Paris.
Oh, a lot more.
And they weren't as good.
Rate.
They were not as good.
And there's the exchange rate on top of it.
Oh yeah.
So it was my birthday this weekend, and I.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
No,
we
birthday
didn't.
to
She got the
you.
birthday when she jumped in.
Yeah, no, I'm good. They all
We
sang
got
me
her.
earlier, but what I was going to say though is my girlfriends. We all went to the beach, and they brought cupcakes from Tampa Bay Cake
Oh.
Company, and yeah, and oh my God, they're so good. I
And when
might have had one for
she has
breakfast the
those
next day.
cookies that are stuffed, and she
Oh, yeah,
has
I've had
cupcakes
those.
that are stuffed,
I've
and
had
oh
those.
my
I've had
gosh.
Actually, tonight is the stuffed cookie and wine pairing at Society
The wine bar.
Oh,
So hey, there's a
right,
good
right,
reason right there.
right.
Is go shoot over there.
Right.
We can go there after
It's
this.
across. It's kind of across from
Kimmy's.
Kimmy's, Latitudes, Watts Dental,
Aldi.
and Aldi's. And hey, I need to do a shout out for Watts Dental. Okay. I had a problem, and I'm not a fan of the dentist at all. I had a traumatic experience as a kid. They shot the correct tooth and cut out the wrong tooth.
Oh, God.
Not Watts, but another dentist. And so I absolutely refused, and I met Jason.
You did look petrified in the picture you put us.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it
you
was
did.
brutal. Well, I was like so close to having to have a root canal as well, with the crown. And so, but they make me feel so comfortable. And I know
Really?
people are like, oh, the price. I'm like, here's my experience with Watts. They tell me exactly what I have to do to avoid massive pain in the future, and I'm okay with that. They're like, okay, here you have this, but hey, you have these cracks and this fracture, and we need to do a crown. Or, if you want to wait 6 months, you probably are going to have a root canal, and you're going to have this and this. And I'm like, oh, just let's do the crown today. And I know people are like, oh, it's expensive or whatever, but it's X amount today or 3X 6 months or a year from now.
More pain.
Yeah, when it gets
and a
worse.
whole lot more
A
pain.
lot more pain.
And but I just want to commend Watts Dental because they're local. Jason and his staff, they all volunteer for Veterans Day, and they do 100% free dental work for all veterans. And you just have to make an appointment on Veterans Day, which corresponds into your
That's good to
charity.
know. Yeah, we need to know about that.
And they don't take a dime for it, and it's all their employees and all the doctors and everybody volunteer to do that, to take care of veterans for that. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Watts because they are, in my opinion, they're top notch. And there might be people cheaper, there might be people more expensive, but I don't look like got out of a swimming pool when I go there. And if I go to another dentist, I look like I came out of a swimming pool because of my anxiety is so much that I'm just dripping with sweat. And it's I got to tell you, not that I wanted to be there for 3 or 4 hours last week, but they made me feel very comfortable.
We are
Well-
very blessed with some great places here in the South Shore.
Charlie
Most of
wanted.
them are all small business owners, and they see you around town, and so they want to make sure they do the right thing for you.
And let's go ahead and take a moment. We got Nate and Jamie with Apollo Beach Concierge. I got to tell you, I love them as concierge
I just
doctors.
heard about them this week.
So we've used them for a long time. It's super great. Unfortunately, with our health issues, we also have to, we have the cancer center and other doctors. But it is so great because, like, if we're in a bind on an evening or a weekend, we can text Jamie or Nate, and they are quick to respond. And it's not that expensive. It's X amount a month for a plan, and you have that. You have Heather Slusher over at the
Suncoast Wellness.
Suncoast Wellness, and she's great. We're dealing with some spike protein issues with my wife. we just got a test, and so she gave us the ammo to be able to get that test done. And that's a whole nother topic. Thank you, Dr. Fauci.
Thank you, Heather. She's gotten my hormones back in check.
Her hormone stuff is
I'm
phenomenal.
a normal human being again.
And I think we want to have I have a friend, Annette, who does functional wellness, and I'm going to talk to her about on the show. She was helping out our friend Heather's mom, who was just diagnosed with cancer on some stuff. So it's really great that we have these businesses in town to help people.
And Charlie just jumped up here to tell everybody.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Charlie. No, Charlie
Fur
jumped
babies
up
have
because
mommies too.
Mommies of fur babies are still mommies.
Yeah.
But also the Tampa Bay Rays just announced that June 5th is going to be their fur baby night. You can bring your dogs to the Tampa Bay Rays game on June 5th, and Charlie wanted everyone to know. And
cool.
And of course, he wanted to be held by his mom.
Yeah,
that's actually a great idea. I was in Cincinnati a few years back, and they had that, and everybody was there. It was a good time.
I believe August 15th is the second one. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely August, June 5th is the
cool
one. And sometime this weekend is a wiener dog race. Now, my baby
Charlie, you're in.
That might be funny.
He's not going to be involved because he's Charlie, and why would he do it when he can stay home and get treats?
Speaking of wieners, the hot dog guy that's usually been out.
Yeah, he's taking a vacation.
I think he's now setting up by Walmart.
He is. So he was at Walmart for a little bit. He did Todd Faust. The bait shop opened up. We got to get him on. I'll message Todd about the bait shop. But I got to tell you, so in the group, we have a Palm Beach group, closed group. Tuesday is advertising day.
Yes,
and I get flack because we allow the hot dog guy and we allow the Ruskin Drive-In to post on ads or events or whatever, not on Tuesday. And we do that because they both do so much for the community, and there's extenuating circumstances. People want to know where the hot dog guy is, and
it's good to know when the movies are,
and the movies as well. And Frywalds are they're much older. I think they're in their 90s now, and they still run a drive-in, and they are so cute. And I'm like,
mom to the drive-in Saturday night.
Oh, you know what? That is a great deal. And I don't know what's playing, but
Howard,
the drive-in, and by the way, I got to tell you that the drive-in has phenomenal food. It's inexpensive, and they have great pizzas. And South Shore Pizza, okay, it's David at South Shore Pizza. But, I just want to give some shout out to people that we use. Oh, and of course, we got to have China Walk, Amanda, and they do such a great job. And,
the thing
it's
is,
really nice.
This show is here because we have a lot of phenomenal small business right in our area that newbies wouldn't even know about.
No.
Actually, if you've been here for Howard's got something.
We have Animal Farm.
Animal Farm is going to be playing at the drive-in.
Solo
Mio is also playing.
I mean, how many towns in America can still say they have a true old school
about
drive-in?
5?
Exactly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we are so
Yeah.
lucky. I
There's
used to
I
go
think
as a kid growing up all the time, and
there's
ours got
one in
torn down.
Jersey that I know from, one here. 7. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
$7 a person.
$7. And what's the pizza?
And don't bring your
so
own candy.
inexpensive.
Go buy theirs. They are local business,
And it's not expensive.
No.
It just
It's so cheap. That's what I was like.
plus it's like happy hour up there at the snack shop, right? Everyone gets there, and all these people, right? I mean, even
The pizzas are so good and
Yeah.
so delicious, and they're just the right size.
Yep.
And then you can get a can of soda, and it's just so inexpensive. You don't need it's.
Hey, it's not
was-
like going to
yeah.
the AMC 48 whatever where you pay $37 for a thing of Junior Mints or something.
Right.
You know?
Howard's
You don't-
freaking out at us.
Howard,
Anyway,
Howard's back there
we're-
doing some stuff. I
We're
guess we're running
wrapping up,
over.
but we got to wrap up. So
I think the cool
Okay.
thing though is we have a lot of fun things in the South Shore area.
Yes.
You don't have to go to Tampa. You don't have to go to the beach. You don't have to go to Sarasota. There's a lot to do here that we all.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're
So
enjoy your backyard oasis if you have one, or your clubhouse, and spend the time and just enjoy.
and we
Mom.
want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
And
thanks,
everybody
Robert.
No,
Go,
thank you for having us.
seriously. Go to Saturday. Go to the Cigars on the Boulevard to do the events for the post 9/11 vets. It's a great time. Make sure you're wearing whites. I don't typically wear white, but I have a dress. I'm going to wear white, and I'm going to go and I'm going to let my husband gamble the free money because I'm bad at
Yeah, it's a
gambling.
really good time. We had it about three years ago,
Yep.
and everybody had a great blast.
And think about it. If you're a huge Train fan, there's
yeah.
going to be a poster, limited poster, because there's only one signed by Train.
Very generous
and
of
that
you.
poster, go get it. Go support a good cause instead
Very
of an
generous.
alcoholic thing.
Yep. So with that, thanks everybody.
will be
We're
there
going to
in
see you
tow.
Thank
next
you for
week.
having us.
Absolutely.
And appreciate everybody. Like us and share us
Howard
and check us
says
out at
goodbye.
southshorelive.us.
Charlie says goodbye. He's sleeping
Cool.
now.
I happen to be here with Aldo, who's in charge and runs the Cars and Coffee here in Waterset, which is a local phenomenon, which is kicking butt here and is a free event. He's going to tell you all about it. Hold tight.
Guys, my name is Aldo. I run the Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're here every second Saturday of the month at the landing in Waterset.
What's it cost, Aldo?
Nothing. Here's the only thing I'm going to ask.
There you
If
go.
like cool cars, cool motorcycles. It doesn't matter if it's a classic, an exotic. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. We need cool cars and cool people. If you're cool, you got to come over here.
You're welcome
Every
here.
Second Saturday of the month. Check it out. We have the food truck. We have White Claw. We have the vendors. Free coffee. We always have
I love the
everything.
Ackie. You know I'm a Honda guy.
Yes, yes. So check out the Acura NSXs, the Cybertruck, everything. And guys, follow us. Follow us, Waterset Cars and Coffee, in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month, 8 to 10 a.m. Have a great day, guys.
Check him out on
Love you.
South Shore Live, too.
Boom.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local Co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.